What's up, Technophiles? This is Jeremy again. Got a new computer in today. An old HP machine, Pentium 4, XP on it. HP Pavilion 750N is the model number. Took up the side panel. He says it's got graphics issues. It's got an AGP card in here. Regular old VGA. As you can see, there's no onboard graphics. And he says it shows the Windows XP logo. And that's it. And it doesn't boot into Windows. So we're going to fix it up and show you what I did. Talk to you later. Alright, so this says Microsoft Windows XP Professional and Microsoft Windows Whistler Personal. Never heard of it, but I'm going to click it, see what happens. Windows could not start because of a corrupted disk. Oh, sorry. Because of a computer disk hardware configuration problem. Could not read from the selected boot disk. Check boot path. Yeah, it's obviously not a valid installation of Windows. So I'm going to try hitting F8 to get into safe mode. Check it out. F8 brings you right into here. So, I'm going to first try VGA mode just to see if it's a graphics card problem. Let's see what that does. Alright, Windows XP logo just disappeared. And VGA mode, come on, VGA mode. Doesn't work. Gonna try safe mode. I'm gonna do safe mode with networking support, so hopefully I can get some sort of internet on it, because without the internet, the computer's useless. Alright, so I went into the BIOS settings and changed the video adapter settings. They were on PCI as the primary video adapter. I changed it to AGP because both safe boots didn't work. They both got the blue screen of death and errored out. So it looks like it stalled out at the AGP driver, which could be bad. Let's see what happens. Moment of truth. Crash. Alright, so here's the computer that won't boot still. I have an extra crappy computer laying around and an extra AGP video card. So I'm going to take this one out in here and trade it with that one and see what happens. Make sure whenever you are changing out computer parts and stuff, computer parts, you always want to unplug it, make sure it's not plugged in. Any short circuit with static electricity wouldn't be fun. So, now lights off, all the power's gone. Now it's time to remove the card and replace it. Alright, so I put the new graphics card in, or one from my computer that I had laying around, and we are going to see if we get a blue screen of death or if it actually boots into Windows. We're waiting. We are waiting! Dun 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 dun! What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I don't know. Blue screen of death. Crash. Alright, so Windows wouldn't boot, so I threw in a Ubuntu boot CD, and it is booting up Ubuntu just fine. So, that's one thing I use to test. Live CDs. Live operating systems, they are amazing. They're your friends. Use them. Alright, so I've been trying to boot Ubuntu, and I clicked on Try Ubuntu, and if you can see my cursor, it's doing the spinning wheel of death forever and ever and ever. It's only got 512 of RAM, so I was thinking maybe it's because of the lack of RAM. But this is taking awfully long. I'm wondering if something else is wrong. It's been about 3 to 5 minutes, I would say, roughly. I'm going to wait another 3 to 5 minutes. If it still doesn't do anything, I'm going to kill it, reboot, and try to run some Windows XP repair disk. I'm going to run a check disk utility, try to get into Windows somehow. I got to get into Windows. It's the goal. Alright, talk to you later. Alright, so now I am trying Jolly operating system. It's one of my favorites. It's lightweight, super easy and portable. Only downside is you have to have an internet connection in order to even get into the OS. So we are going to see if it boots this since Ubuntu lagged out. Alright, so I booted up Jolly Cloud operating system, and it seems like it's working. So that's really good. An operating system is working. And if any operating system works, it leads me to believe that Windows operating system will work. It just needs to be configured correctly. I'll have to run CheckDisk. The CheckDisk utility I'm going to run on this machine. It's probably the next plan of attack. Alright, so to fix this guy's computer, I put in the XP home disk, and I ran hit R when it booted from the CD to go in the recovery console, and then typed in chkdsk /R to repair, and it ran it, and now I booted into Windows and asked for username and password. So I have a keyboard that's USB. I need to find an old keyboard for this thing, I believe, and somehow get around the password. Just fun. And then clean it up. Alright, so it is up and running. Hallelujah. I did not need a different keyboard. The CheckDisk operation seemed to work. It just took about a couple minutes for it to register my wireless keyboard USB mouse. So I waited a couple minutes and recognized it. And there was no username or password. I just entered and went through that field and got in. Now I'm going to put Avast virus on it. Antivirus. Avast is what I always use. Love it. And clean it up probably. Take some bugs off of it.